Peace and love, everyone. Whew, goodness gracious. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is doing well. Needed to hop on here and talk about something real quick. Oh, goodness gracious, I tell you. Hope that everyone is doing well. Okay, so someone reached out to me today. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Peace and love. I hope everyone is doing well. Someone reached out. Someone called my office today. They called the 800 number today. And we're speaking to my admin, and they were telling my admin that they had paid for credit repair. They said that they put $500 down, and they said that they paid another $1,400, right? And they said that they paid this person on WhatsApp that's going by the name of Tamara T. Bush on WhatsApp. And I'm like, she's like, does this sound familiar to you? And I said, no, that's not me. I said, that's not me. I don't do business using WhatsApp. I've never, ever done business doing WhatsApp. I remember, back when the channel began to grow, that there were people who would, take my picture and they would create a YouTube account, and they would go into the comment section of a lot of my videos, and they would lure people over onto WhatsApp, and then the people would pay them money, pretending to be me, telling them that they're paying to get into some program, or they're paying for credit repair and stuff like that. And then, now this is not the first time that I've been contacted by someone that has been scammed by somebody acting like they are me. I had another situation where someone paid money on WhatsApp. Every time that someone gets scammed, they come to me afterwards. Like, they'll stumble upon the website after, or they begin to do a little bit more research because they realize that they paid for something that they didn't get service for. And so, like the situation that happened today, the gentleman sent me screenshots of the entire conversation that they had with this person on WhatsApp. And I'm looking at the conversation, and I'm just like, the stuff that the individual was saying, like, if you follow me for any length of time, certain things, if I say it, it automatically just sounds weird. Like, there's some things that I would never say. Like, if you really know the brand and Tamara T. Bush and you watch my videos, if somebody is saying something to you that doesn't sound like something that you've ever heard before, then that should raise a red flag. It should raise a red flag, right? I would think it would raise a red flag. And then the way that they were speaking about doing the credit repair, the whole conversation just didn't make no sense. When I read the whole conversation, I'm like, how in the world did you think that this was me? Because I don't even talk like that. I don't use the word portfolio when I'm dealing with a credit report. Like, you all have never heard me call a credit report a portfolio. You've never heard me use that term before. It was just, the whole thing is just completely weird to me, because I'm like, how would you think that that was me? It was just very vexing, just very, very, very vexing, and for anybody who has retained a credit repair service for me, that I don't collect money up front for credit repair. So it was just very weird. The whole conversation was just weird. And then the telephone number that was on the WhatsApp account wasn't making any sense either. And I'm like, I've said multiple times that I live in, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. And if you go to the website, the 800 number is right on the website. It's on the website. It's on the website. And if you look up the area code for Charlotte, North Carolina, you know that it's either a 704 number or it's a 980 number. I looked at the area code that was on the WhatsApp account. It was like 3 something. It was like 305 area code, or it was a 3. I can't remember the exact area code, but it started with a 3. And so I say all that to say that it is very important for people to pay attention to the detail. You got to pay attention to the detail. You have to pay attention to what the person is saying. If what they're saying makes sense, look up the telephone number. Like when I do coaching calls with people, or if I'm calling you from the 800 number, it's automatically going to show up as Tamara T. Bush. It will say that on your caller ID. It will say Tamara T. Bush, or it will say like the offices of Tamara T. Bush. So I'm sitting up here trying to figure out how this person is like, man, they got scammed. They sent $500 or $400, and then they sent an additional payment of like $1,400. That's almost $2,000 that they lost. And so, they sent me an email saying, okay, did I get screwed? And I'm like, yeah, you got scammed. You got scammed. You got scammed. I don't use Cash App. I don't use PayPal directly in terms of me saying to you, yeah, just submit a payment to through PayPal. If anybody is paying me, they're paying through a payment system or a merchant, right? And that merchant is either Square, or you may pay through PayPal if you go and subscribe to one of the courses, or if you go and buy a course. But it's not going to give you the option to pay through PayPal up front. It's going to take you through that payment processor and give you the option to pay with PayPal if that's how you choose to pay. Because a lot of people choose to pay with PayPal so that they can go back and submit a dispute and, all that sort of thing. We have business bank accounts. I don't do business that way, and I'm most certainly not going to conduct a business transaction with you for credit repair without you hearing my voice. If you paid someone, or if someone is trying to get you to pay them stating that they are me, then you need to ask them to hop on a phone call with you, because there is no way that people are going to send a payment without either talking to me or talking to my admin, like having a verbal conversation. Because the conversation, when I went and looked at the WhatsApp chat, the screenshots that the guy sent me, everything was done via message. There was no actual phone conversation. And I'm like thinking in my head, why are you sending money to somebody when there was no actual verbal conversation? That's not making this, like, that's what I'm saying. Pay attention to the detail. No one should be getting scammed in 2023. No one should be getting scammed in 2023. You got to pay attention to the detail. Make sure that the person that is on the other end of that conversation is the person to whom you are trying to retain for service. I'm still looking at the message and trying to figure out, okay, well, how did this happen? But I get that it has been happening, because this has not been the first time somebody has messaged me telling me that they paid somebody who acted like they were me. Anybody can go and pull a picture of me offline and create a profile and act like they're me. It's up to you to pay attention to the detail. Nobody should be being victimized in 2023 from somebody impersonating someone else. So I made a video about a year ago on the YouTube channel, and I was talking about the courses, because somebody actually paid somebody because they thought they were getting into a course. That was another way that they got scammed. They got scammed by saying, oh yeah, I have this program, but it's going to cost you $500 to join. That was the conversation. I got the screenshots from that one too. And so I did a video last year saying, okay, unless you hear me make a specific announcement on this channel, specifically on this channel, then you know that if you didn't hear it from my mouth, then you're not going to pay anybody anything if you didn't specifically hear me make the announcement on this channel. If you didn't hear from me directly saying, hey, I got this new program coming out, or I'm giving you a specific date to do something, or I'm rolling something out on this day, if you didn't hear it from me, then it didn't come from me. If you have people going and on the comments of my videos and they're not giving you a link to the website directly, because you know the domain is TamaraTBush.com. If it doesn't say TamaraTBush.com or Thinkific or something along those lines, or if it's not a square link directing you back to Tamara T. Bush, then that's not me. If they're telling you to contact them on WhatsApp, that's not me. I don't do business on WhatsApp at all. I don't do business on WhatsApp at all. You will never ever hear me solicit anybody or see me tell anybody to contact me on WhatsApp. I have an office phone number that people can actually call. I have an email address, info@tamaratbush.com. The domain is tamaratbush.com. You may still see a domain out there for Source One Associates. That's my other company that I use. But other than that, I don't use WhatsApp for anything. So, you know, I said all that to say, just pay attention to the detail. Nobody should be getting scammed off of anybody impersonating me, because my biggest thing is to ensure that people are educated. Part of your education is for you to pay attention to the detail. Y'all know what I stand for. I'm big on education. Part of that education is for you to pay attention to the detail and be really discerning about what is going on here. Ask questions. If it don't make sense, don't do it. If it don't make sense, call the 800 number. If it don't make sense, send an email. If it don't make sense, you can go directly to my Facebook, send me a message. You can go to my Instagram. You can send me a message through my Instagram. There are ways to contact me to make sure that the offer that you're receiving is a legitimate offer, okay? There are ways to know. Nobody should be getting scammed. I feel so bad, but there's nothing that I can do. There's nothing that I can do to compensate you. There's nothing that I can do for the fact that you got scammed. It is out of my hands. So if you get scammed, you're gonna have to take it, file your disputes, and you're gonna have to take it as a loss, because there's nothing that I can do to compensate you if you pay somebody $2,000 or $3,000 and you got scammed. You're gonna have to take it up with your financial institution, take it up with PayPal, file a dispute, file a police report, launch an investigation. You're gonna have to handle that. And that is going to be a hard lesson that you would learn if you get scammed by somebody impersonating me, when you all know that I am all over the place. I am Tamara T. Bush everywhere, and there are multiple avenues that people have to get a hold of me. WhatsApp is not one of those multiple avenues. It's not one of those avenues. You all know how to get a hold of me. So you should not be getting scammed by anybody. Nobody at all. Shouldn't be getting scammed. Not by somebody acting like they me. I am visible. I am out here. I have multiple ways for people to contact me. So if somebody reaches out to you, because here's the thing, because I have so many videos and I have hundreds and hundreds of comments on these videos, even if I would have to really be fully staffed to be able to have the capacity to go through each comment, especially the older videos that have higher views. I have some videos that have like 3,000, 4,000 comments on it. So there is no way humanly possible that we're going to be able to go through these videos to catch the scammers, because that's what they like to do. They like to slide in on these videos in the comment section and place a comment, and they'll put a WhatsApp number, and it looks the same every single time. It has the telephone number, and then it has the little circles around the telephone number. It looks almost like the same way every single time. And people keep falling for this, and I'm trying to understand why people keep falling for this. We got to stop falling for the scam. It's time for us to pay attention to the detail. I am making an official announcement to let you all know that I do not do business on WhatsApp. I have no intention of ever doing business on WhatsApp. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Ever. I don't plan on using WhatsApp. I don't even use Telegram to do business. I use Telegram to communicate, but I don't do business on Telegram either. I have a group on Telegram, but in terms of soliciting you to message me on Telegram, I don't operate that way. The people who are in the Telegram group came into the group off of one of the videos that I did. That's going to be the only way you get me on Telegram. Like, you will never see me drop a message on a video saying, hey, message me on Telegram so that you can get into my credit repair course, or message me on Telegram because I have a program, or message me on Telegram so that we can look at fixing your credit. Like, you will never hear me say certain stuff on the channel. I don't do that type of stuff. I use professional email, and I use the website, and I have the private, the Facebook groups. But you all can message me on those platforms. You can get a hold of me on those platforms, but not through WhatsApp. All right, so I just needed to get on here and like I said before, make an announcement to make it clear and make it known that if you get scammed, there's nothing that I can do for y'all if y'all still getting scammed in 2023. There's nothing that I can do. And I understand that the scammers are very convincing. They are very charismatic. They're convincing. They will make you think that that you cannot live without whatever the thing is that they're trying to get you to pay for. They will have a intimate conversation with you to make you think that it's me. They will trick you. So you got to be smarter than the scammer. You got to be smarter than the scammer. You have to. Because some people may get scammed, and that would have been all the money that you would have had at that point. Your savings, stuff like that. Whew. Yeah, I feel bad for people. I feel bad for this guy today because I know he took a hit. Nobody should have to take a hit like that. $2,000 just like that, just gone. Unless PayPal can get it back for him, there's nothing that I can do. And I actually had somebody reach out to me to tell me that they got scammed. And when I told them to send me the screenshots, they sent me these screenshots that didn't have anything to do with the scam that they said that they were scammed on. Because I was actually going to accommodate this person in some way. I was just going to put them into a course. I really was. But when I looked at the screenshots, I'm like, this don't even look like, this is some other stuff. You sending me receipts from Walmart. Like, he literally sent me Walmart receipts. And I'm like, why are you sending me Walmart receipts? This is not making any sense. I was ready to accommodate him. I was going to because I asked him, I said, okay, how much did you get scammed by? He was like $600. I said, okay, send me the screenshots. But when I looked at the screenshots wasn't lining up to what he was saying. And I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I can't. So if you get scammed, there's nothing that I can do to help you. There's nothing that I will do to accommodate you. It is out of my hands. You're going to have to take the hit, take it as a hard life lesson, and pray that you will be discerning in the future to make sure that never happens again. There's nothing that I can do. That's tough love for you, but there's nothing that I can do. So, but like I said, I just wanted to get on here and just talk about that because it needed to be said. I need you all to know who I am and know that I have your best interest at heart, that I'm not here to take your money. I'm here to educate you because there are a lot of things out here that we need to be educated on. Oh, I'm on my way to go pick up my glasses. These particular glasses doesn't have the transition lens on it, and I struggle with the sunlight, so I usually have my glasses that has the transitional on it, and the sunlight is killing my eyes right now. And I can't put my visor down because I got my phone right here. But yeah, y'all just gotta be more. Please, I'm begging y'all, pay attention to the detail. Pay attention to what they say. If it will tell you, oh no, that's not me. Nope, that's not me. All right, so please, y'all, do that for me, please. I'm begging y'all to just pay attention to the detail. All right, pay attention to the detail. I'm almost at the eyeglass place. I hope they're not closed. I'm gonna pull over so that I can look at y'all's comments. But just do that for me. We should not be getting scammed in 2023. We really should not be getting scammed. Let's see. I'm at the light so I can look at some of this. Peace and love. Luxury in Yorkshire, Terrence, It's Justice, 2 Cents, Graphics Mon, Melodic Sounds, Libra Justice, Blueprint, Anita, peace and love to you all. Chief Terrence, Donnell, yeah, yeah, you gotta earn that back. Michael File, yep, you gotta earn that back. You gotta earn that back. Let's see. When you have time, get 5% tint supervisor or sun visor at the top of your windshield, lifesaver. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do that. I'm so used to having my transitionals that I don't even usually think about it. But these is my backup glasses. I don't wear these every day, but I've been wearing them because my other glasses is in the shop. Because I what it was is I took my glasses to go get the screw tightened up, and the girl tightened up the screw too tight. And so 2 days later, I'm just putting my glasses on and the arm just popped off. Probably because she tightened it up so tight that that it cracked. The arm, it cracked it. And I'm like, I was just there getting my screw tightened up, and now the arm just broke off. It just broke all the way off. I'm like, what in the world? So I had to go back and take them back. And I love those glasses. Those is my Cazals. My Cazals, whatever you want to call it. I love those glasses. I'm like, I had to go put these glasses back in the shop. And so they called me and told me that my glasses were ready, but then they called me back and was like, oh, they're not ready because the lenses that came in were too small for your frames. I'm like, what? So they had to send them back out. So I've been without these glasses for like 3 weeks, and this is my favorite glasses. And my other glasses, I can't even find them. Can't find them. I don't know where they at. My Burberry glasses I have no clue where they are. They're in the car somewhere in the house. I have no clue where they are. Those is my backup to the backup. I got to have at least three pairs of glasses, but I got other glasses. But you know how you have your favorites. I got my favorite glasses that I wear. Yeah, so I'm heading over here to go pick up my glasses. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, y'all. So you know, just be very, very careful. These scammers, they have built an entire business around the scam. Their whole operation is set up to scam you. They are very proficient at what it is that they do, and they can be very convincing. They can be very, very convincing. All right, folks. Ooh. All right, y'all. So I just wanted to talk about that really quick. I'm going to drop the link to for people that are interested in signing up for the executor training. I generated the form, so I will link that form in the description of this video when the video renders, for those people that are looking to sign up for executor training. All right, because executor training is starting on the 1st. I think that's Friday, Saturday, one of those days. We got to get this executor training going. All right. To my international community. Now, I made a post the other day about, hey, if you are located in a country that falls outside of the Union, I initially said outside of the United States, but people were making comments from California. They were like, oh, the Republic of California, the Republic of Texas. And I'm like, nope. Outside of the Union. If you are in Europe, Asia, if you are in Africa, if you are in any country that is not considered a part of the United States. I want you all to comment below this video because I want to do a call specifically for the international community, because our process, our status process, is an international process, baby. So I want to do a special call for those people who do not live in the quote unquote United States, which none of us really do, but you all get what I'm saying. So if you're commenting from California, Republic, Texas, whatever, as an American national, state national, I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to the international community that follow me from outside of the United States. Please comment below this video. Comment below this video. I need to have a conversation with you all to get some things going. Okay? So special shout out to those who follow me from outside of the United States. And special shout out to those who are trying to get some things going. I know that you all are still doing the American national, state national thing. I hope and pray that you all will circle back and watch the video series that I put in place for the Refine Your Status 5-day revocable living trust challenge, because that challenge was very, very, very powerful. There were some very dynamic things that we spoke about in that challenge. It really helps you to understand why American state national, state national or American national, those processes do not work. They don't work. They don't work. I'm about to dissect that process. So if you all have any information, I don't know what the paperwork looks like. I know the concept of why that process does not work. I want you all to send me information. If you have documents that you're willing to share with me that you have done for American national or state national, I want you to send me documents to info@tamaratbush.com. I'm going to launch a campaign against this process, and we're going to start breaking some stuff down so that people out there in this community, these communities, will know the reasons why those processes don't work. American national, state national, American national, state national. So send me your paperwork if you're willing to share. It doesn't have to be the whole process, 1 or 2 documents, 1 document if you can, because I want to start dissecting and breaking down the error of this process. Okay, so share that with me. That's one thing that I'm asking that you all do. I know a lot of people really do stand by their process, and that's okay, but I'm going to help you see why there are some other things that you can do to strengthen what you have. Okay, I won't go into it too deep on this video right now, but just send me what you have, and I'm going to begin to dissect some of those processes. Okay, all right, y'all, let me run in here and get my glasses. But peace and love to everybody. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you all in the next video. Deuces.